Turnitin Plagiarism Checker. Turnitin Plagiarism Checker is a plugin that can help teachers evaluate the originality of students' work by comparing their work to online sources and the Turnitin database. It returns a report which gives a rating to submitted assignments and highlights text that appears elsewhere. In order to add the Turnitin assignment activity, turn the editing on, and click the Add an Activity or Resource link. Select Turnitin Assignment 2. First, let's put a name and a description to our activity. It is useful to write your instructions on the summary field, specifying to students the guidelines to follow. In addition, check the Display Description on Course Page option so that the students can see your guidelines. We need to fill the fields with the red exclamation mark. In order to learn more about the fields, you can click the question mark icon to learn more. Since we specified in our summary that the student will submit the draft as a .doc file, we will set Submission Type to File Upload. Under Grade, we can choose to customize several parameters such as the maximum grade of the activity, the grade category, and the grade to pass. If you don't have any specific grade parameters, you can just leave the settings as the default. Under Assignment Part 1, we can specify the start and due date where the students can submit their output. Post date refers to the date where the students may view your comments on their papers. You can adjust the dates at any time. Under Similarity Report options, we can allow submissions after the due date, and several other parameters that fine-tune the plagiarism checking. Under Grade Mark options, we can also choose to attach a rubric to the assignment. Configure the other settings below as you would configure any resource or activity. If you are done configuring, click Save and Display to see your changes. You will be redirected to the submission inbox of the activity. As you can see, the settings that we set earlier can be seen here. Below is a list of your students and the status of their submissions. When they turn in their assignment, you can see a change here. You can also manually upload the submission of one of your students by clicking the upload icon. For example, here, a test user has already submitted their assignment. We can now comment on and grade their paper by clicking the blue edit icon under the grade column. This will open a new tab to the Feedback Studio. Here, you can use the editor to add your comments to the paper. You can also see here the similarity report of the paper when compared to different sources on the Internet. On the All Sources tab, we can see the degree of similarity between the submitted work and specific sources. You can also choose to exclude some sources if you like. You can set the grade here by adding the score to this field. After you have added the grade, it will automatically save and the grade will reflect on the Submission Inbox page. In the Submission Inbox page, the lower the similarity report is, the more original the work is. If the similarity report is close to 100%, it means that the entire work is likely to have been plagiarized or has been submitted elsewhere in the Virtual Learning Environment database. Another way of adding Turnitin to your course is by enabling it on existing assignment activities. We do this by clicking Edit and Edit Settings on the assignment activity. Scroll down to Turnitin Plagiarism Plugin Settings, and make sure Enable Turnitin is set to Yes. We will click Save and Display to show our activity. In the Grading Summary page, click the View All Submissions button. We are now redirected to the Grading tab. Here, we can see the similarity report from Turnitin under the File Submissions column. We can see the full report from Turnitin by clicking the blue edit icon. This will redirect us to the Feedback Studio. Note that the grade that we set here in the Feedback Studio will not carry over to the Assignment tab. To set the grade for this activity, click the Grade button in the Grading tab. This will redirect you to the Virtual Learning Environment's grading interface. Here you can use the tools to add comments and corrections to the student's work. Set the grade on this field and click Save Changes.